Up next on Record TV.
Welcome to the show. How are you doing, lovely people? I'm so grateful to have you part of the show. Heartbeat today on Thursday. Whenever it comes to 8 p.m., I'm always here giving you amazing music. We talk about love, but again, better still, we've been come to be mediators in some people's problems that are brought to us letters so that we find a way of how we can help them advise, give an appropriate advice that would help them get their relationship back, reunite. You know what I mean when I say that. But anyway, thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, before it was Omlangira giving you the best of his comedy and stuff, but now it's love. We are here and having the best. Well, my name is Judy to take you through this Heartbeat show. But again, if you have any letters, make sure you communicate with us. How? You can use our email address, or better still, use our Facebook. Our WhatsApp number will be just on your TV screen. Help us know about your problem and how best we can actually help you. How? Write to us a brief letter concerning you and probably your boyfriend, your wife. You might be married right now, but it's very, I'm so happy that we have youth out there who are taking marriage as a first priority in their lives. You know, it's not easy. So many girls and boys out there in this day and age don't want to marry, don't want to commit themselves. But it's very good that you have someone who calls you honey, have someone who calls you sweetheart. And again, you have hopes of actually being together for some good time. Well, this show is for you. I represent the youth out there here, talking about love, advising you here and there where necessary, but of course also playing you amazing music that you wouldn't love to miss, I swear to God. Well, right at this minute, we want so much to go in for a letter. I don't want to I don't want to delay you a lot because we want to go in for the letter. Let's find out how this person is crying. What is he crying about, or how best we can advise her. We have a letter today, and there's this young, beautiful lady who came to us for the rescue. She's stuck, she's cautious and confused. She don't know what to do. Let's go in for the letter, and then later, we're going to come back and drill more in this letter, find out where the problem could be.
I have a question, maybe a few about a guy I've been seeing on and off for the last year. Let's call him Eddie. I've been friends with Eddie for about 2 years, and more than a year ago, he asked me out on a date. Over 2 months, we went out on several dates. Then he decided to come clean and told me that he had gotten back together with his ex shortly after asking me out. This blew me up into a whole big mess because he was going back and forth between his ex and me. This carried on until early this year, with us having multiple discussions about the potential relationship or lack thereof. After our last conversation 3 months ago, I decided it was pretty much the last straw for me, and I'm starting to let go of the feelings I had for him. He told me that after his relationship had ended with his ex, he wasn't ready to commit to a relationship or date anyone. The confusing part is that while he has said this, his actions don't match his words. Not even a month after he made that statement, he turned around and claimed that he was ready to step into the dating pool again. He keeps trying to show me that he can be a great boyfriend, but what's to say he won't do the same things to me that he did to his ex? He regrets everything that has happened and apologized for throwing me into the middle of his relationship problems and for lying. I know for now I don't trust him because he has lied on several occasions about his relationship status. I feel more comfortable just being a friend and nothing more. How can I make that clear without necessarily hurting his feelings? That I am no longer interested in possibly dating him? Can the trust be repaired after being lied to so many times? Heartbeats, I'm confused and cautious. Please advise me. This is Pauline from Mengo.
Pauline, she's in from Mengo. Yes, she has been dating an amazing man for approximately 2 years now. But what to say, this guy had just broken up from his previous relationship into a new relationship. You know how fresh you could look like and desperate. Actually, if someone notifies like so identical and you could look desperate in your eyes, men out there. So he had just broken up in his previous relationship and just bumped into another relationship. I don't know why the rush for. But again, there was a girl waiting and actually was so ready to welcome him. They dated for approximately 2 years. But for the first year, you know, they were having some, they used to talk, he used to go out. Then after the first year, entering the second year, they started going out. He started actually asking her out. They used to go out on dates seasonally. You know, she was having an amazing time in this new relationship. So later after, the guy, after that outing, the guy from nowhere came out clean and was like, girlfriend, it seems I'm getting back with my ex. And then the girl was so confused and was like, really? Are you even bold enough to tell me this? And then he was like, yeah, just because when I fell out of love, I just didn't want to date anymore. I just found myself in a relationship with you. But trust me, I wasn't ready for this relationship. And then the girl was like, okay. You know, this look that she was confused and just like maybe she expected the guy having a problem, but he wasn't. Then after time had passed, like some small time, like a couple of months, few months, like 3 to 4 months, the guy was kind of coming back to this girlfriend, this one. Because remember, he had asked to go back to the ex. And then this one chilled and was like, oh God, please help me. I go through this situation because it's not easy. The time I would have been on the climax of our relationship, here is the problem now. The guy is coming out saying that he's back with the ex. I can't believe. But oh God, please help me, console me. And as time goes on, I'll actually move on. So after, you know, convincing herself that this man is no more, then the guy from nowhere comes back and was like, please, baby, forgive me. I didn't know I would hurt you this. You know, I pulled you over into problems in our relationship with my ex. But I'm sorry, I actually love you. I want to get back to you. And now, the girl is confused and like, does this guy even know what he's speaking about? Why is he going back and forth, coming back to me, to the ex, coming back to the ex? And again, she has the other heart that, oh, maybe the guy seemed to have had a problem, you know, having fallen out of love. You know, you suffer so many diseases like depression and so many others. You can be depressed, you can have stress, and in the way of consoling yourself, you'd probably play that. If few people out there, you can actually put yourself in his shoes. So when we look at this woman is confused right now. She wrote to us saying that can she really give a chance to this guy? Can she go ahead and give a chance to this guy and they reunite? And probably he changed. And he's also asking that if he did this to the ex, will he really be able to spare her? Because he went back to the ex and then coming back in the new relationship, you know, things weren't clear like that. And then he's also very anxious, saying that this guy has never been true to her and probably even to himself, because she doesn't know where the relationship would go. But again, she feels like giving the guy a second chance. She wanted to move on and find someone else because the guy is not clear. But again, if a guy came back and apologized, we all make mistakes. And at times you find out that you did a mistake and you apologize for maybe something better. Probably you could receive sympathy from the other girlfriend, your opponent, and things like that. She doesn't know what to do right now. That's why she's calling on to you, the viewer out there who is watching the show. Please help us and tell us what you think about the letter. It's quite hectic. You know, having an ex, you're not yet over that ex, and then you're back to the new relationship. You're not even sure whether it will work out. So he's just there. He's so confused. But again, also confusing the girlfriends because they don't know their stand. What do you think Pauline can do right now if you had the letter? So this is where we got a topic of discussion from. We are asking that should you, like, the topic is right on your TV screen, yeah, and I can't even pick the words very well. But anyway, we are asking that would you, like you a person, would you go ahead and help your spouse, probably help your spouse recover? Would you help your spouse recover from getting over, or would you help your spouse to get over the ex, or you're going to go ahead and quit the relationship? The topic is, should you, what's that, too small? I can't even record very well, but you're seeing it very well on your TV screen. Let's work with that topic, and let's find out how we can help this Pauline to get over, or Pauline can help the boyfriend to get over the ex, or she's going to go ahead and quit the relationship and go for someone else. What do you think? Please make sure you communicate to us on our Facebook page, Record TV Heartbeat. The topic is already there. You can as well go ahead and actually use our WhatsApp number, probably send a message or a WhatsApp and tell us what you think about the letter or the topic of discussion. Welcome back and thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that music video. We are so grateful that you're tuned in on our show today. We are solving a problem of Pauline, who has been in a relationship for 2 consecutive years. But the guy seems to have been not over his ex. He keeps on going back, coming to this new girl and then going back. So the letter is rotating just around there. So we are trying to help Pauline. Can she go ahead and actually help the boyfriend to recover from the ex or quit the relationship? And our topic today is what should you do if your spouse isn't really over the ex? What should you do? Are you going to help your spouse recover, or are you going to quit the relationship? This is a topic of discussion, and it's where we're going to rotate. You can send us a message on our WhatsApp number, 0758 44 85 77. You can as well use our Facebook page, Record TV Heartbeat, and post there your comment, because the topic is already there. As I speak in studio, I have an amazing person, married man, and is a father of 2. He's a father of 1, yes, and is actually willing to have more of you having babies. You know what I mean? Anyway, welcome with me this amazing person, Norbert. You're welcome to the show.
Thanks.
They are watching, I know. All at home.
I told everyone. In fact, I'm always humbled when you invite me for this, because this is my heartbeat.
I know. Say
Thanks.
hello to the viewers.
Good evening to the viewers. I'm here once again to go around issues which really matter, because I know things concerning love really matter so much to us. So, and I request you not to switch. Keep locked on Record TV.
Thank you so much. Well, now that you had our letter today, isn't it?
100%.
Pick it from there. What do you think about Pauline? What can she do? Where have you found the problem anyway? Is there any problem, if I may ask?
First, I think, and here I think we're dealing with two things. There's a thing called emotional refuge and being desperate. So I think, okay, because first, before we look at this, always we have to first track back and we get to know how did it come about. And because most cases, these are fruits you are looking at, because I'm very sure she hasn't told us whether the spouse had a baby with the current ex.
Okay.
Understand? Because there are things like, because there are some factors which matter so much. Not until I think she helps us, I think, understand some of the, because most cases we hear what we are because of our past. So if you want to always move ahead, we have to find a way of always dealing with the past to create a good base for the future. You're getting me, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah. So I think first she has, as me, I would request that help the spouse get over it. And because in most cases, because they tell us, we need always someone to help us to go through circumstances. And also when it comes to things of the heart, when you're dealing with fellow men, it's always very complicated. Because you know, for us men somehow, we don't feel, we don't have that component of compassion. For us, our things are always in the mind. And so that's why I would request her to be patient, because love is the ability to see the good in someone, the future good in someone, and you be there and you wait on to them until they become that good. So me, I request her to be patient and give him time, because healing takes time. Healing takes serious time, and if she has offered to be there for him, I'm very sure that's very key, and unless otherwise. And then now, going back now to the past, I'm very sure there are some things her alone, and okay, go for me, I'm a Christian, and I know all of us, we are always where we are for a purpose. Yeah, so that means I'm very sure in all of the ladies, at such a time as this, she's a perfect lady who can help that girl get over that issue. So me, I still insist that she can hold on for some time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because that's what is called love. Because
You know, I've seen men want so much consolation, that much I know. Like, you always want to be at the right side of any argument or something of the sort. Okay, let's look at it in this perspective. This guy was over the ex some time back. You've dated for 2 years.
what on earth do you want from your ex?
And
Really.
that's why you see.
Because even if the ex had kids, I understand, because I was very observant when you explained. Having a kid doesn't mean keep on chasing the mother to your kids. Just imagine if she was married. Could the other boyfriend, new boyfriend, allow her to keep chasing the ex all the time? Actually, he would have cut their communication. At times, even there are men who stand tall and say, I'm going to take care of your baby. I don't want your man here. I even don't want you to communicate with him. You get? He's ready to take on the responsibility of you and your kid, even if that kid is not his. So look at it in that era. Today, helping a guy heal or get over the ex might not work. However, okay, slightly, like at a lesser extent, like probably 2%, I don't know, because men who want to cheat will always be like that. A cheat will always be a cheat. You keep on chasing your exes. Just imagine if there were 4. Would he have gone from one to another like that continuously?
No, I think we are mixing two things because just absurd that in an era whereby like good things are being trampled, understand? Yeah? So you discover that everything you have said is true to the context, understand? But really, the real thing for me, I'm very sure, and I still insist that somehow, unless if you have been there,
Yes.
yeah, most cases it's very hard for you to understand some things, and when it comes to children, that's like I remember one statement someone told me that you can never understand the love a parent has over their kid until you have one. So.
But I've even seen those that are abandoned, thrown on streets.
That's the worst case.
And they parents?
That's the worst case because, by the way, again, that's a topic now for other time because parenting is another thing.
Oh, no, but let's pick it from there because it's already close to 1/2 past. We want to take a short break that will be followed by an amazing music video that will usher us back here to discuss about the same thing. Keep your messages coming and please try to help Pauline. She's stuck, cautious and stuck. She doesn't know what to do. We take a short break. We'll be back.
I feel so fly with my chillin' fun time. Fun time is a time, grab some. If you wanna have fun time, would you be my plan, hun? Take more if you wanna go, reham, Take more if you wanna get, So watch me get my vibe, so high up on my ride. Fun time all the time.
Enjoy the fresh tangerine tasting Reham Fun Time and conquer your thirst. Fun time, fun all the time.
Sing a sleighing song tonight.
Merry Christmas from Recordtv. Enjoy 50% of discount as you advertise your business with Recordtv Monday to Monday as we enjoy the festive season in what we call the Christmas Bonanza. Yes, Christmas Bonanza. For more information, call us on 072 194 747 or 0782 581 013.
Thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was leaning.
Yuasa Group of Companies. We are the leading and genuine car dealers in East Africa. We sell all types of cars from Japan, ranging from Toyota, Mitsubishi, Subaru, Honda, Suzuki, Mazda, Isuzu, Actros, Mercedes-Benz, Scania, BMW. Visit our unique garage for major and minor car repairs, car spraying, and car branding. We are conveniently located along Nakawanaguru Junction. Call us on 0717 744 546 or 0703 000012 or 0703 000021. Yuwasa Motors. Drive your dream.
Sing a sleighing song tonight.
Merry Christmas from Record TV. Enjoy 50% of discount as you advertise your business with Record TV Monday to Monday as we enjoy the festive season in what we call the Christmas Bonanza. Yes, Christmas Bonanza. For more information, call us on 072 194 747 or 0782 581 013.
I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side.
Welcome back. I'm coming back like a thunder. Beautiful, beautiful sounds of Leona Lewis. Well, I love the song, however, the message is quite dangerous. Yeah, she didn't want to go back to the ex, saying first it was roses, and now, you know, we were gold, and now things are no more, so I won't come back unless if I come back like thunder. Welcome back. We are still watching Heartbeats with me, Judy. I'm glad that you are still there. We are solving your problem of Pauline. To remind you about the letter, Pauline is saying that she has dated the guy for 2 years. Close to a year, the guy asked her out, started going out occasionally, yes, on dinners. You know how, you know, fresh love is. And then later, after some time, the guy started chasing the ex again, and that was approximately after 2 years. The guy decided they sat together with a new girlfriend and was like, you know what? Do you know that I'm back with my ex? Actually, the time I fall out of love, I just didn't want to date anymore. But I just found myself in love, and now I'm just back with my ex. So it was message enough to communicate back to Pauline that, you know what? Just move on. I've now gone back to my girlfriend. Probably you were a stepping stone. I used you out of my depression, and now it's time for me to get back to the person I really love. Pauline couldn't take this in, but later, after some time, he kind of took this in and accepted the fact that the guy is gone back. So she was thinking about moving on or try something else. And then the guy came back after some time and was like, please, I apologize. Forgive me, I'm a human, I also make mistakes. I'm sorry that I pulled you over into our relationship problems, but forgive me, I love you. But Pauline had not yet moved on. You know how girls be. They have this heart of wanting to go back, and then this heart of failing, completely saying, maybe I'll be treated like trash. I don't want to go back. But again, she seemed to be loving the guy, and she's saying, can I give this guy a second chance? And is asking, will this guy really be able to spare me from all the bad behaviors he has been doing to the ex? Because he kept on going back to the ex and then coming back to the new girlfriend. So he wasn't decisive. And she's actually confused and very cautious, because these are questions that make her very cautious. She doesn't know. She wants to know, but confused. She can't even decide of quitting the relationship or even go on with the boyfriend. So our topic of discussion is very clear, and we are actually asking whether you're supporting this girl to go back to this guy, try to give him a chance and help him get over the ex, or quit the relationship thereafter. So keep your messages coming. We want to know what you think. Our topic of discussion is, what should you do if your spouse isn't really over the ex? Are you going to quit the relationship, or you're going to help your ex you're going to help your spouse get over the ex? That's a topic of discussion. Go ahead and keep your messages coming on our WhatsApp number that will be displayed on your TV screen. we shall be able to communicate to you. And as I speak right now, I'm still with NOBERT team in the studio. He's still taking us through the same letter. Let's find out where the problem could be. Because I might be saying this and people are not realizing that there's a problem. They're saying, well, that's something small. Pauline can actually solve it. But again, there are those that find it a very big problem, that men who are indecisive give us a problem. So I'll pick it from there, Norbert, before I go in for the messages.
Yeah, just like how before we went for the break, I'm really insisting that, I think she should find some time and find out really what makes this guy prefer the ex. Understand, yeah? That's what I told you. Like, I remember that time, sometime I told you that 90% of relationship issues stem from the past. And it's only 10% which is current and present. Yeah, so me, I think first, Pauline, she's called Pauline?
Yeah, Pauline.
I think she hasn't taken time to research, because you people, I don't know, but the viewers, you should accept that relationships is work.
Okay.
Understand, yeah? Because I'm telling the truth, if you find this person and it's Mr. Perfect or she's Mrs. Perfect,
Yeah.
you have to work to make the thing work.
Yes.
Yeah? So, for me, I request Pauline, before she decides the way, before she concludes whatever she wants, let her, because the course that she has said she loves the guy, yeah, and that gives her energy to research.
Exactly.
Yeah? Let her, like for us, you're always told to do what, to get questions, to ask serious questions,
So that you find answers.
so that you find answers, because without asking those questions, Pauline, you're in trouble. Yeah, so I think that, and I still insist that she should get some time and trace what makes this guy go back to the ex that somehow she doesn't have. Yeah, you never know, because most of us we prefer always, they call it what? Like our gods, understand, yeah? Yeah, so me, I still insist, because like nowadays, yeah? We have especially girls, like the common word nowadays which says fetwa.
Bako.
And now you can imagine now, like that kind of statement now plus that, yeah? And then you add on that thing of just going, my dear, run, because me, I still insist and believe that, yeah? Relationships, yeah, like right now, yeah? If I come to your life, you help me overcome my issues, I also help you overcome your issues, understand? So me, I think I insist that somehow, ladies and gentlemen, we should find a way of looking at relationships as a win-win situation. I
know, but okay, let's go in for the messages before I even defend. This one says, it's called Kushe Dev, is saying, really, I believe he has to make a decision, either to go on with me or run to the ex relationship. Haha, this guy seems confused with what he says. We normally tell people to get real and ready for relationships. For goodness sake, someone's love needs not to be turned into a toilet, going in and out. When situations rise, let that guy get focused and let this lady give him a break and sort out himself. Judy, the problem is nowadays, love is about money and beauty, not the heart reality. Bakule, I mean, let them mature up. There is no time to waste in such games. He should sort out himself before he loses track. Thank you, Kushe. I love your message. Another one says, I just quit the relationship. She should Okay, she should be with someone who decided to con him or stay with him, guy is still having some heart for the ex. Well, I don't know whether the message is a little bit clear. And this one says, I think she's right to leave the relationship. Let them remain friends, because what that guy is doing is a sign that he's wasting her time. Let her be bold and tell him like a friend would. I think one would make her boyfriend his ex his or her friend and talk freely over it. Can you do that? But again, if the guy is serious, let her give him a chance. Let them be friends. She will be able to judge after time. Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate. Let me read one message more here. Okay, that one is off the track. Yes, this one says, no, she should quit. She should quit the relationship. Neda. Yes. But you'll get the one in. It's not coming from me. But anyway, thank you so much for the messages. I do appreciate. Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching. we are so happy that you're watching the show. I'm grateful. By the way, we are joined with one guy here in the middle, burning to give us his opinion. But first, our topic of discussion, we are asking that what should you do if your spouse isn't really over the ex? What is your opinion?
My opinion is basically always direct. I would like to say the mistake was hers at the beginning, so she has to die with it. Because she never took time to study this guy.
That's true.
Are you getting it? She never took time to study his heart. You don't just wake up and just walk in. I had a message that you read earlier that someone was like, he should not take the lady's heart and love like a toilet. She is the one who walked in like a toilet. Are you getting it? Walked into his life the way you walk into a toilet.
Do you think the man took time to study the ex? I mean, the girlfriend, the new girlfriend? Did he take time?
Now let me tell you something. It is not our role to do much of that. It's a woman's role, because at the end of the day, I can walk out, but you remain more wounded.
It will become your role if you're the one in the ship.
Now, okay, let me tell you this. How many men have given women as many children as possible, but still they walk away and they're still fine? Because remember that, one, that you'll never see me pregnant. Is
that my problem?
It becomes your problem.
I'm meant to do that. I can even have 10 and
okay,
still remain a woman.
Let me give you this scenario. One way I'm saying that it was her mistake. You have to realize that, okay, she has no complaint. She's pretending to complain, but she has no complaint. If she's watching right now, this is my message to her. You have no complaint. Why? In Africa, marrying very many women is a blessing, it's riches.
Look at you.
That's the part. So,
I didn't know you're coming here to say that. That show has even ended.
So she shouldn't complain. Are you getting it? And you too shouldn't complain. Advise your friend. Be a good friend and tell her, in Africa, marrying very many women is a blessing.
To you. How many do you have?
How many do I have? I don't want to say on the screen because I might
it's better to say what you can do. If you probably even don't have one, because the way I look at you seems like
I don't have one.
Yeah.
The day you will see the list. Okay, let's leave that.
Anyway, no, but give us your last remarks.
For me, Pauline should only the good thing, Pauline loves the guy. That's the first thing. So that means if she loves the guy, let her take time and find out why the guy prefers the ex. Because somehow that will help her.
Then why did they break up?
It was a problem because
he preferred him. If he preferred the ex, why did they break up for 2 years?
Because you see, the constant is love. Because she says she loves, that means that gives her more what? More strength to research.
She just doesn't know what to do right now. She can either move on or probably give a guy a second chance.
She knows what to do, but she's pretending she doesn't know what to do. You know why? No. I want to tell you the reason why. Okay, basically, once you're in love, you're in love. If she loves the guy, even though she says that she's leaving him, still it will haunt her.
It will haunt her.
There are states in life whereby...
Haunting, does she even have a kid with a guy?
Having a kid is not a landmark that you should leave someone or you should stay with someone. It's not.
He used it as a security that probably they seem to have gotten a baby maybe from the previous relationship, and it's what is keeping the guy back and forth
Okay,
to the
okay,
new
okay.
That's
relationship.
my assumption,
Yeah.
understand?
I
That's
love,
my
I love the way
assumption.
he brought the assumption.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
my
is
And
right.
assumption.
now they don't have a kid with a new girlfriend. So what will keep her be around?
Okay, the question is, what has kept her in the thing for this long?
It's a 2-year relationship.
And
Okay, what has kept her
for 2 years.
Give me an answer.
You don't know, understand?
No,
Give
she
me
has
an
hope.
What's the word?
She had hope that he's not
She had
around
hope.
right. Yeah.
Okay, hope is the secondary thing. Tell me the first thing that kept her staying with him.
They all had love.
They all had love.
Both.
Okay, wait. Let the love rule.
Yeah.
In everything.
Period. This is
Period.
a
Nothing
constant.
else. Let the love rule.
This is a constant.
And everything will be easy. Once you love, you love. Let love rule.
You can't fight love.
You can't fight love because even though
You
she
can't.
walks away, love
Okay.
will always keep her looking back unless she just wants to cheat at the end of the day. Because she'll get another man, but her heart will keep ringing back. And we're on the same page. Let love be the
Let love be the constant.
But I've seen also lovers breaking up. You had love before and now it has vanished.
That's not
It's
love by
something that
then.
comes and-
That's not
and
love by
goes.
then.
Okay,
Yeah,
I would describe that as a rumor in love.
No, it's not a rumor because we are seeing the guy having broken up in the previous relationship. Didn't the guy have love?
Okay, we cannot estimate.
And it's love that keeps him going
Okay,
back.
now, let me tell you this.
But they broke up.
Okay, now, let me tell you this. Maybe there was a bigger issue beyond just this that
Yeah.
we're explaining that
Is
made the
it-
break. Are you getting it? But now...
This is a
And
research.
is it sorted
Okay,
now?
Okay, now listen to me. He looked at this lady as his new option, that this is my whole life. I think in her, I'll confide in all whatever I have in life. But now reaching there, she is not giving him what
What
he
he
deserves.
expected.
Are you getting it? Now, why not look back if you've repaired the side? Why not look back as you try to see? As he was saying earlier on, it's better for her to sit back and review. You see, it's like football. You get back to the drawing board and look at, why did we lose the last game? Are you getting it? Why did Arsenal perform
Those
well?
are your
We need to-
semantics, my dear.
We need to buy new players and see how to better the team.
No, that's what any cheating man would say actually. But those that are very,
But don't say we're
those that
cheating.
are
We're not
very,
cheating.
You're not
and
cheating.
you
You're
look to
not
be a cheater. The show is ending right now.
Why are you casting the show?
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. We have limited time always whenever it comes to 8 p.m. on Thursday, but we are so grateful. Thank you so much for watching. However, my cameraman seems to be tired now, but thank you so much. I thank everyone in control room. We are grateful. Yes, it's time for us to be out, leaving you with an amazing music video. Please keep it record. We have an English bulletin coming up at the top of the hour. Keep it there.